5 days a week, every day, and I feel like I'm getting good results on my toning and tightening and firming. But I had a lot of people asking me about the abs, and they think that because this is on your legs, that it's not doing anything for your abs. But it is, and I've kind of been experimenting and doing some different exercises, and I just want to show them to you so you can try them too. On a bench, or your couch, and you can lift your legs up like this, and this works right here, and your thighs too. And I've been doing that for probably 8 weeks, and I can definitely feel a difference and see a difference. And I've had people commenting on it too. You can also, I don't know how to demonstrate this, but you can also lift both legs like this, and that really works out down here. And the other thing that I do is when I'm reclining, I lift them straight out, and that also works out this abdominal area, and you can really feel it in your thighs a lot. And I do 20 reps of each of those things, and it really has made a difference. The thing you can do that will help the abs and the thighs and hips is just kind of doing some high steps around the gym. It's a good way to also finish up your workout. It kind of stretches those muscles a little bit and lets you cool down a little bit. Gym, I do 20 seconds. Legs really high, really slow, and that does a really good workout for your abs and your thighs and your hips.
And when you're pausing at the top, you should feel a contraction in those abs, and then slowly as you go down, that's a good little extra ab workout.
What I do is when I'm on this side of the gym and it's time to be done with my workout, that's how I walk back to the dressing room.
And you could also walk in place at home. You could do that in your home or in your room or basement or wherever, so that doesn't take up a lot of space. The walking is great. You could just actually walk in place, I think, if you wanted to.
Yeah, absolutely. And I also kind of do this.
Where do you feel that?
We're definitely right here at the bottom of your abs.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Jackie. This is a great update. You're doing a great job.
Marlon, I do have a quick question for you. I feel like I am really firm and getting tone everywhere except for right here on the inside of my thigh. And I'm not quite sure how to target that, and I want to know if there's any specific exercise I can do to target that area.
Okay, thank you, Jackie. I'll tell you real quickly, one of the things that we've been noticing with a lot of the younger females that we're working with is that we're having some groin muscle pulls, things of that nature, and we noticed that we need to start working that area. What I want you to do is put your feet about shoulder width apart, maybe just a little bit more, and now instead of doing the straight knee ups that you were doing, I want you to take that knee out to a 90-degree angle. Just one at a time, real slow, lift it up, add like that, or maybe even a little bit less. Okay. Okay, now do the other one and rotate them. And I want you to do a few of those, and then let's rotate every other leg and do about 5 of them, and then tell me how that feels.
Yeah, I can definitely feel that.
Okay, so you're starting to feel it in that inner thigh area, what I call groin area. So now where else are you feeling?
I can also feel it right here in the back of my thighs.
Okay, so what we're doing then is we're balancing those two areas. That's one thing that we're doing with the younger girls in sports for soccer and for cheerleading, gymnastics, is that one thing we notice that is if they do start to get a little bit stronger in the quadriceps and the hip flexor, that we've got to counterbalance that with the inner thighs.
How long should I hold it up like that?
I think that's just up to whatever you feel comfortable with. You might start with just a short pause, and then since you've been working on this, let's try a couple, because we're just experimenting here. Jackie actually honestly did just ask the question. I want you to lift it up and pause and hold it for maybe a count of 2.
Okay.
Now let's rotate to the other one and let's come back and let's do both sides a couple times.
Yeah, I can feel that.
And so you feel the difference
and
there.
actually, I can feel it right here too.
And okay, so you're feeling it in that lower
Yeah.
abdominal area.
Right. Any other exercises I can do to target my inner thighs?
Okay, Jackie, come over here real quick, and I want you to put one arm out and just kind of balance yourself and use that as an assister.
Okay.
Now what I want you to do is I want you to take your left leg, and I want you to take it like you would do just a leg lift to the side, but don't about that height. Now I want you to bring it back across like a pendulum, back and forth, back and forth. Try that, and you might pause at both extensions.
Okay.
Sort of, that's an extension, and then the other is what's called a flexion coming back. Okay, now tell me if you feel that in that inner thigh area.
Right here.
On the inner thigh, are you feeling it up in the groin area?
Yes.
Okay, now let's switch to the other side and try that other leg. And maybe that wall's in your way,
Yeah,
but
it is a little bit, but I can still.
so you're still feeling it where?
I feel it right here and back here too.
Okay, so we're getting
And right
both sides.
on the sides too.
And that's one thing that with anybody, whether you're just trying to tone and firm or athletically, we want to get a balance of both sides, and we want to get that inner thigh so that you're well toned
Right.
symmetrically around your leg.
Yeah.
And then, as I said, with the female athletes, we really need to do that. We are just noticing an increase in groin injuries, muscle pulls, and things of that nature where they're having trouble, and this is something that we've done in the past couple of weeks to try to fix that. So
Yeah, I
anyway,
can definitely